like be in class, and I'm like, like, how are you passing this shit? You don't know anything. What the fuck? How'd you like make it to this grade level? They'll be like, they don't know shit, cuz. They don't know a motherfucking thing. That was that No Child Left Behind shit. They're like, yeah, you know, dumber than a fucking box of rocks. I don't think this dumber than a motherfucking, like, I don't know, storage closet of bowling balls or something. Cause they ain't sharp. You understand? The bowling balls ain't sharp, boy. You about as sharp as a tub of Play-Doh, boy. I think I'ma use that one. I like that. Boy, you about as sharp as saltwater taffy, boy. Boy, you about as sharp as a fucking cotton ball, boy. Oh, boy, you about as sharp as some silly putty, boy. Boy, you about as sharp as a tub of Play-Doh. Boy, you about as sharp as a bowling ball. Yep. Boy, you about as sharp as saltwater taffy. Now listen to me when I talk to your son. I said listen to me when I talk to your son. Said that big fat rooster. You passed the class because you look like the teacher. Let's just be real about it, right? Dang cats. Fucking around. Leave my rats alone. Yeah, feed the rats sometimes. Most honorable rat. When you go to a school, it's not like super blah blah blah. it's not like real urban. And you just like, yeah, cause I could break all the records here. I ain't talking about just in the gym either. They'll be like blah blah blah, such and such. They'll be like, you speak so well, like, yeah, you know, go tell all those rappers, right? All the people that make your fucking music, that taught you how to communicate. On some global level, that you learn how to speak English from like fucking rap music or something, or like watching the Jeffersons or some shit. They'll be like, you know, Eminem's the greatest rapper. Like, yeah, where you learn that shit from? Cause go ahead, tell me. Who taught him how to speak like that exactly? What did you invent? Like the plague, the Dark Ages? Look at them plague spreaders, cuz they love spreading that bubonic plague everywhere. Bubonic plague spreaders. Who spreadeth the bubonic plague? Anymore. We've done
Congresswoman change at the forecasted track of this. Now you're starting to see those temperatures warm back up. This is just air temperatures, not talking about the humidity, and that's where it gets very difficult.
Damn, another one, G. Gotcha.
Let's bring you to somebody that's facing all of this.
What's this, like 3 in 1 month? 2 in 1 month? I don't know.
Severe flooding and damaging winds that knocked out power to millions.
I thought that hurricane was in October. Wasn't it like the 1st or something?
Putting his life on the line to save over a dozen people trapped in their flooded home. That man is Martin Thomas. He's a surfer and a Florida resident. Martin joins us now.
Because you love to, like, you know, quote the Bible. Well,
so glad you could join us.
I don't know who told you that it won't go and flood again, but that ain't part of the Old Testament, G.
Basically, I surfed all day.
I don't know how you try and make like a new deal without the old guy being there, cause you can't make no new deal without the owner being there.
So I was checking the water rising, and I went outside, and I didn't see any water. And about 15 minutes later, I seen the water rising.
They said there will be signs. There will be signs.
And within under 10 minutes, it went from ankle deep to about waist deep. And I got my neighbors out, and I stayed
Where that
behind.
joint's like, this is the speed limit, and the wind's like, nigga, fuck that shit.
My house from the inside, which probably isn't the
30 miles an hour, my motherfucking ass, nigga.
But I told myself when the water hit the bottom of my windowsill that I had my paddleboard anchored outside, and I was gonna head for a dry land, so to speak.
Yeah, and so Martin, we'd hoped that this story would
You
end
think
there,
this would
right?
be like
Storm
just
surge
absolutely
for 5 days,
devastating
and look what
financially,
happened with
but then,
Helene.
you know,
And
at the same
then,
time,
a week
it's
and a half
like, well,
later, a totally different type of storm.
your house must not be worth shit,
Or
I
Milton, should
guess,
say.
because otherwise,
Look at this as being more
property
of a
damage should be
freshwater
way
than
higher, right?
spots, because you took the northern
I
side
guess
and
your
we
house
talked
ain't worth
about
shit, huh?
what that was like experiencing Milton right after.
Wow.
Yeah, with Milton,
like,
you know, we got the water, the flooding, and the
it's one or
storms
the
that
other,
were
cut.
coming, like you said. And then for Milton, it was all wind and rain. It rained for probably
Where they're like, it's only a couple $100 million damage. Are you sure that shouldn't be like what it be?
We didn't even really have any surf. Everything was sucking down south towards Sarasota and Bradenton area. So it just
Couple, you know, I don't know, how many $500,000 houses need to be damaged to get to $1 billion? Not a lot.
Those areas, Sarasota took the brunt of that storm surge. When you look at this, as you mentioned, you're a surfer but a Florida resident. You've been through a lot of storms. Can you kind of describe the state of the community after both of these hurricanes, where they stand today?
I mean, it's a disaster area out here. Basically, we live on the barrier islands out here, and the barrier islands are just. You know, you can see the pictures.
Yeah, what was that shit that happened like not too long ago, where that like the hotel building had collapsed or something?
We lost everything, you know.
Yeah, it's so difficult, Martin. I was out on Siesta Key the day after.
Didn't y'all learn from that?
When I was talking with residents, they had gutted their homes because of the storm surge, as you had talked about.
Then you'll be like, you thought the stories weren't true. Like, well, that's what you get for lying to yourself, huh? Because, like, me personally, I don't believe in this shit. I just know that it happened. I don't have to believe. I don't have to believe that 1 + 1 is 2, nigga. I know the shit is 2.
Here and there, you know, everybody lost their stoves and things of that nature, but
Like it's pronounced "ka." Biblical flooding. And you got the nerve to be mad at me? What are you mad at me for? Cause I'm better than you, huh? What else could it be? I'm just so much better than you. You can't compensate any other way. Biblical flooding. Global flooding. Take that, flat earth people. Flooding.
Tonight, southeastern New Mexico reeling after historic.
Red. Red and orange. Weather warnings are expected to remain in place until Tuesday.
I can't believe this shit, man. Boy. Used all your resources, cuz.
Because I'm a conservative. Conservatives believe in the rule of law. So Jeff Flake throwing his backing behind Kamala Harris.
Ready up,
Take our
though.
final commercial break of the hour. When we come back, we still have so many more top political headlines to get to. We'll have
Have fun drowning, man. You know there ain't no way out of this one. That's kind of the point. No, nigga, you're not going with me. I'm not taking nobody. So you can act up and you can try to fuck my life up. Nah, nigga.
With Mexico. This
That'd be
is Presidio.
great.
On the other side is Ojinaga, a town of
Hey,
about 30,000.
those of y'all that came over here properly with your flotation device, better get another one.
Immigration surges that you see on TV here. There's not a big
Somebody
rush
was
of migrants that
listening.
have ever
They were
come here
smart.
because it is so remote.
What
But
took
he
y'all so
does
long?
want to tell the next president, whether that be Donald Trump or Kamala Harris,
Yeah, you bring your flotation device because you have some goddamn fucking common sense, unlike them other dumb motherfuckers.
Beef up CBP, but not in the way you would regularly think. He says that
You
port
brought your
right
flotation
there
device.
doesn't have
You
enough
deserve to be
workers,
here.
and that means
You
you
earned
cannot
it.
get enough business
Because you
coming in
used
from
your
Mexico
fucking brain,
over
cuz.
this border. Why is that important?
Safety
He wants
first.
More cattle coming over, more produce, more goods. That would bring revenue.
That's part of the
into
trial,
this
cuz. Use your
area.
brain.
That's what he wants
Safely
to
cross.
in the future with the next president.
You're not going to drown with your flotation device. That ain't going to happen.
Too, he says this is one of the few bridges where drivers will pay a toll in Mexico to cross it, but they don't.
And you're
pay a
like,
toll
you
to
know,
come into
can
the
I
US
tell?
and
Like,
into
yeah, nigga, I can tell
He also
who's
wants
like
that
a
change. He
fucking
says that little
tool
bit of money could mean
for some nefarious
big changes
purpose.
here in Presidio, updating the sewer systems, fixing some of the roads. So this is not a big headline grabbing, look at all these migrant surges. He says that's not a problem here. Whatever
You're like, how?
happens in the next
Nigga, I'm me.
administration, whoever
What the
that
fuck
may
you
be,
talking about?
he actually wants the gridlock to stop and progress to happen on immigration reform for the betterment of his city. Major?
Omar Villafranca, thank you.
We need smart people, not dummies.
America decides tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. The Daily Report starts.
I don't know what's the idea, like, you know, there's some, like, I don't know, there's somebody out there drowning, well, you just gonna go out there, no flotation device, nothing, how are they gonna, like, stop drowning? Like, oh, well,
Prominent Republican rejoins Vice President Kamala Harris on the
floating something.
States, while former President
Sheesh.
Donald Trump turns his focus to North Carolina. A new round of strikes hit parts of Lebanon as Israel launches a
Live in Florida, you should have a life vest. You drive a car, you should wear a helmet.
And Secretary of State Antony Blinken heads to the region again to try to advance stalling.
I don't drive, but if I did, I'd have a helmet, a driving helmet. Like a NASCAR driver, you dumb fuck.
Says the incident was preventable. What the findings could potentially mean for the future of the Secret
Go watch NASCAR drive on the streets of Chicago. They got helmets on for a fucking reason, cuz.
Houston. And we get an update on the Texas death row inmate whose execution was postponed last week. Plus our Omar
Damn football player got a helmet on. You're in a fucking car. Fucking football tackles like a head-on collision in the car. Why don't you have a helmet on when you drive, cuz?
And After more
Because
than
you're
4
fucking
decades,
stupid.
the Yankees and Dodgers will take another swing at their World Series rivalry, with the stage set for their
Lacrosse,
star-studded
baseball,
matchup.
football, hockey,
Starts
helmet,
now.
helmet, helmet. Women's lacrosse. Where's your fucking helmet, Tabby? Why you got goggles and no helmet? Explain this shit. Put your fucking safety helmet on, dumbass. Hey, they got helmets on. I wonder why.
Two of the best face-off men in the country. Will Lynch for Notre Dame. Luke Weirman for Maryland. And Weirman jumped face-off violation number 1 on Notre Dame. Maryland with the ball first. That is another titanic battle to watch. Both above 70%.
This ain't the sewing club, G. I mean, come on. Like, what the fuck? It's a contact sport. Anything can happen. You could, like, fucking trip into each other and just, like, whoosh. Head to head, head on collision. Alright, like, explain to me why, like, you know, in hockey, the goalie, just the hockey players, somehow they'll have a face mask, but you don't. What? One of these things is not like the other. Too busy trying to be cute instead of, like, being protected. Gee, your fucking teeth get knocked out. Sadie's all like, she doesn't need a helmet, dad, until her fucking teeth gets knocked out. And then she's like, oh, well, told you. Till you get a fucking concussion. Probably should have pads on, honestly. Shit. Helmet and a mouthpiece. Even during practice, cause anything could happen. That fucking ball going 20 miles an hour smack you in the fucking jaw. You could get knocked the fuck out. Basically, when you don't have, like, the proper safety equipment, it ain't because, like, such and such, just because they don't give a fuck about you. Even some shit like volleyball, cuz you should at least have a mouthpiece. Or like the boxing forehead protector thing. You know, I say that with like the soccer style football, where like, you know, why don't they have the boxing forehead protector? See that? Helmet, face mask.
There were plenty of goals and some big hits between the Hamilton Bengals and the Toronto.
They got shoulder pads and shit.
But this weekend at Dave Andertruck Mountain Arena,
makes sense to me. You're an athlete, cuz you're not up there for fun. You're out there to win, to compete. Cause like, you know, some goggles ain't gonna protect your jaw. You get hit on the fucking chin, you're going down probably. Anything could happen. Serious question. It's still like, you know, I mean, where's your fucking head protection go? Yeah, maybe mouthpiece, forehead protector. Volleyball, forehead protector. Boxing head protector. Right? I mean, like, what the fuck? You don't have this shit? Football, like the soccer style, you should at least have that. Come on. Rugby head protector. Especially cause boxing head protector. You should definitely have the damn head guard on. Come on.
Hi, everybody.
Soccer football head protector. Like you're gonna headbutt the ball or something.
Headgear tends to be this head. The ball's pretty weak. We know various flying elbow is
sure is strange. I mean, like, think about all the merchandise opportunities you have. Like, what the fuck?
Whether it's head to
soccer head protector.
Girls soccer surpassed boys football for the most head injuries in youth sports. This is not from heading the ball, but contact to the head from other parts.
Like, nah, G, you can't get on the field without your head protector, cuz they won't let you on the football field unless you got your fucking helmet on. Soccer boxing head protector.
Can't see fucking shit out of this thing.
We ready or what?
Oh, hold on, I'm fucking with my I can't.
To a story you'll only see right here.
Protect a soldier lead to head trauma, especially with overinflated.
I mean, come on, G.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I'm going to discuss.
You should have one, right? Just don't let somebody grapple you, basically. Drill throw their fucking ass. When they try and grab you, stomp their fucking neck out. Where there'll be some sports where you're like, nah, cuz, I mean, without the proper gear, I'm not getting, I'm not doing that shit. Boom, basic, just like FIFA League head protector. Nope. You'll hear about it where, like, some soccer football player where they have like a traumatic brain injury. Any impact to the head cut, work a target, and you get hit in the head by a box or something. You're unloading the truck in a fucking box of, like, I don't know, fucking laundry detergent, hit you in the head. Shit, we're in the fucking, one of the things I hated about football was when you're in that helmet and if anything happens, I mean, this shit is murder on your fucking ears, cuz I could never stand the sound of my football helmet making any noise, cuz I mean, you're in a vacuum, cuz just straight into your fucking ears, goddamn. Cause them niggas don't care about you, cuz this ain't no gladiator shit. You're not out there with a spear and a fucking sword and a shield. We have some shit, it's called war. We have war for that. They use guns and shit. Rick Steiner wrestling. I think it's Scott's brother. He'll put that shit on. Rick Steiner Wrestling TNA. I think. Whenever I saw Scott Steiner's brother put that shit on, I was like, man, somebody about to get their shit smashed. Steiner Brothers TNA Wrestling. Yeah, cause just basic wrestling stuff. Ear protector, so your ear don't get ripped off. Basic protective stuff. Can you, should you wrestle with a neck brace on? Probably. Shit. Are you joking? It's a safety precaution? Hell yeah. That would be some shit I'd do. Have a fucking neck protector on. At all times. You know why I got this shit on. Don't play around. See, he's got it on right there. You can't grab him by the ear, but oh well. Cause he's a goddamn genius, cuz. Whenever I see other people, I'm like, hey, what are you doing?
The U.S. champion Lex Luger.
You had to question it. Way smarter than smart, cuz. There's no question. Cause you can't get them ears back. Them shits don't grow back. Excuse me. Safety first, cut. That cauliflower ear shit, hey, cut. You don't get your ears back, man. Yeah, I'd have a neck brace too. Shit. Head protector, neck brace, mouthpiece. That's about it. Hey, nigga, you can die. Go tell, the 350-pound linebacker in the fucking NFL when they snap that ball and, your ass get pancaked. Go tell the fucking 420-pound, right tackle. They ain't gonna let you on the fucking field without your helmet, cuz. Ain't happening. You're a liability. Hey, everybody try and go home alive, right? So, And then you could do the whole heel thing where they take your shit off or whatever the fuck. You can say whatever type of, stupid ass shit you want, but they can't prepare it, cuz. And the mouthpiece. There's that one interview where he's like, hey, ain't nothing fake about a fucking open hand slap, nigga. Even a damn gladiator would protect their head, cuz. You'd be a fool not to protect yourself. Like, come on. The more you see it, the more fucking sense the shit makes. That he's way smarter than the rest of y'all. You ain't got time for your ear to be bleeding and shit. Fuck that. The evidence speaks for itself, guys. So, like, what's this craziness? Women's lacrosse headgear. You should have some headgear.
This week, some of finding that women's lacrosse is the second most likely sport to see concussions.
And despite the risks, not all players are on board with taking more precautions.
Denver 7's Megan Lopez has their perspective and many, many more in tonight's 360.
There are important life lessons you can learn from playing a sport like lacrosse. Lessons about working as a team, self-control, and winning and losing with grace. On this field, one team requires the girls to wear helmets, the other doesn't. A touchy topic in this semi-contact sport. So let's go 360. Supporters believe the helmets are necessary to prevent injury. Opponents say that will change the nature of the game. Some leagues are taking matters into their own hands, while others are taking more of a wait-and-see approach. First, some context. In Colorado, there is no law requiring female lacrosse players to wear helmets, but boys do since theirs is a full contact sport. Instead,
these are what we're required to wear at the moment. They just go on like this.
The helmets are optional.
And the other protection that we have to wear is this mouth guard.
For athletic trainers,
there's a lot of knee injuries, but there's also a lot of concussive injuries.
A 2015 study shows that women's lacrosse is second only to football in concussion rates.
Like, goddamn, cuz, how's that even possible?
That number a little.
Holy fuck. That's crazy. No, well, not really, actually. That's kind of the point. Because you don't have a fucking helmet on.
Lower. They're also, at the end of the day, playing with a cement ball. It's covered in rubber, but it's still hard.
So some states like Florida have changed the rules in recent years for women's lacrosse.
This is the girls' stick, so the net is smaller and less deep than the boys.
Don't matter, because you get hit with that anything.
I think it's probably the hardest ball for any sport.
She's been hit
probably every season in the head.
And says she wants helmets to be required. The way she sees it,
I don't think it's worth risking a brain injury.
Yeah, for the rest of your life.
Make us look pretty while we're playing.
I've never actually worn a helmet because I avoid them.
Other players like Molly Ricker are adamantly opposed.
I don't agree with helmets just because I think overall they change a lot of the ways that people play the game.
Molly says she doesn't believe helmets would stop injury, and unless you're going to change the nature of women's lacrosse,
and the rules aren't made for helmets,
she wants the helmets to remain optional.
And I just don't want to deal with that.
That's on us as coaches, as parents, to make sure that...
Yeah, cause Molly will lose her teeth and she'll be like fucking paralyzed for life. Cause, you know, no helmet.
Some Colorado leagues like Castle Rock are making the move toward helmets on their own.
I'm giving my girls just a little extra protection. And you know what? The parents love it.
The league director Ryan Parker believes.
So the game has evolved. Like, you know, girls have gotten stronger. They've gotten faster.
And so should protective gear.
Does safety trump tradition? Or does tradition trump safety? You tell me.
But the helmets are not cheap. A pair of goggles costs about $50.
The fuck?
And helmets can be upwards of $150 if
well,
they're not bought in bulk.
It's your
adding
brain.
an additional cost burden on parents and teams. Other coaches are taking more of a wait-and-see approach.
I don't have a solid opinion yet. I think it's pretty new.
Should be a full face
says women's
mask.
lacrosse is actually
Look, G, they're like, it's right there with men's football as far as like concussions, cuz.
Supporters believe the helmets are necessary. One team,
Which is extra suspicious.
some context. In Colorado, there is no law requiring so let's go 360. Supporters believe the helmets are necessary to
I
prevent.
think it's a little further back.
This despite a study finding that women's lacrosse is the second most likely sport to see concussions.
And despite the risks, not all players are on board with...
Man. Till Molly end up paralyzed or some shit. Think what happened, Molly. God damn it, Jim. Why is Molly eating through a fucking straw? Cause she ain't wear a helmet. Like, damn. That's pretty stupid. Crazy. What's going to change about the game that you're like safer? Football, soccer headgear. Well, I call it FIFA. So, you know, soccer, football, FIFA headgear. Because rugby is a type of football too, but you know, you're not going to hear them say that. That's the point.
Should FIFA prioritize headgear as well as shin guards? As you guys know, players only wear headgear when they are recovering from terrible injury.
It's like, why? Cause certain sports where you can just tell, like, they don't give a fuck about themselves. They don't care about their own safety. All it takes is like both of y'all, you know, you're going for the ball head first, and somehow you hit each other, and it's like, oh, well, that's it for them. Career over. Getting so fucking Megamind over there. It's like, what happened? You tried the shit with Megamind, huh? Yeah, that nigga undefeated. Megamind ain't never lost the ball, cuz. Mega Minds never lost a header, cuz. Soccer header. Soccer header. Soccer header. Soccer football header. That's what they call it, a header.
Everyone keeps talking about Cristiano Ronaldo's header of 2.65 meters and saying he's the highest jumper ever. He will never be that. He has
brain
to
damage,
and no one has ever come close. To start off with, I did the lowest header of 0 meters.
Soccer football headgear. Alright, I don't know how fucking far you are down the field. The football field in like our style and the soccer FIFA football field, they're about a similar distance. And somebody blast that shit down the field and you're like, I'm gonna stop this shit with my head, like with all that momentum, cuz. I mean, shh. Shit's gonna get blown up. Hey G, go fly your bullshit somewhere else. Look, man, next time some fuck nigga say some shit to you on the street, you tell him, like, hey, cuz, are you flying your helicopter over my house? No, alright then, you know, go somewhere, cause I ain't got time for you. I know you ain't flying your motherfucking helicopters, your planes over my house, so, you know, consider this beef squash, nigga. They be like blah blah blah, whatever set they rep, like, yeah, where's y'all helicopter? Where's your jet at? Alright then, go sit the fuck down over there, cause we don't give a fuck. No, man, I need to charge my control. The reason I don't like that shit flying over my house, cause it's a target. I don't know, somebody will like, they'll point a laser at you or something. Oh, that, they got the yellow screen thing, cuz you don't even need that. Yellow snow goggles. And UV snow goggles. Yeah, there you go. The UV protection, where they're like yellow on the inside.
Check this out. Oh shit.
I'm gonna get copyright clean, you jerk. You didn't know? Come on, G, what the fuck? Yeah, pilots, where's your fucking, you know, speaking of your dumbass, where are your UV goggles, cuz? So you can see at night.
Materials. Premium TPU framed.
Pilots wear UV goggles. What are you talking about? You can't.
Dear friends and followers, welcome back to my channel. Link in the description box. Planet Earth, which means that the light provided by the sun flies in horizontal or vertical waves. The name was not well chosen. They should have called it sunglasses with vertical or horizontal bars, important gauges. But all liquid crystal displays are partly based on black. Especially the display on the radio management panel always turns black as you are looking at it at a side angle, and that's one of the panels you need a lot during flight. Especially the display on the radio management panel always turns black as you are looking at it at a side angle, and that's one of the panels you need a lot during flight. A similar thing happens when you look out through the cockpit windows. The cockpit windows are partially polarized due to the way they are built and heating elements installed within the different glass layers. Again, looking through the windows at a particular angle, you'll get these dark, oily patches which drastically reduce your visibility. I also wouldn't recommend getting polarized sunglasses for planes within the...
We talking about the same shit, like, for real. UV resistant, UV protective swim goggles. What's that shit? UV driving glasses.
When you want something, you pursue it. And with vitiligo, the pursuit for your pigment is...
So if you've ever had trouble with night, this is Dr. Allen here from the Dr. Eye Health. You see distant objects just a little bit.
Yeah, this shit.
We put on these special yellow or orange type filters because this type of tint kind of enhances
in the swimming pool, guys.
Contrast a little bit and it helps you see distant objects just a little bit easier. Then that tint was turned into
swimming, football field, anywhere, racetrack.
Night vision glasses, and now you see these advertised in gas stations, online, a lot of places. Now how they are advertised to supposed to work is that the yellow lenses will brighten things up a little bit so that at nighttime
so your dumbass can see.
And they also have some features to reduce glare so that you don't have so much trouble with bright oncoming headlights, which I think almost everyone kind of does because things are turning more to LED lights. You get kind of those blue and purple lights. If you feel me and don't like those either, leave a comment below because, yeah, they're annoying. Now, first thing is that because these are a tinted lens, they can't brighten things up because, in fact, they're limiting the amount of light entering into the eye. But they kind of give you this overall sense that things are brighter because it's taking all of the blue light.
This is a soft color.
Eliminating that and really just enhancing how yellow everything looks. In complete darkness, if you're driving down a dark county road, there's no overhead lights or even other cars driving, honestly, it's going to make things even harder to see. These do, however, because of the brighting effect, if you maybe are driving at...
Or you're like, you know, blah, 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 like, you got headlights, and this is like you just completely turned your brain off.
Dawn, dusk, maybe there's snow.
Even if you're like tailing somebody with the, like your fucking lights off, cause you can still see a little better.
Go out and getting a lot of reflection off the snow and things look almost...
You'll have superior vision regardless.
I do get migraines a couple times a year, and the overall kind of feeling of that blue oncoming headlight is pretty bothersome, so this does at least make them look more yellow, kind of the old 1970s car headlights look, if you remember what that looks like. Another cool benefit to some of the brands that are out there, whether you're getting dedicated ones, you're getting clip-ons like these, or if you're requesting a yellow tint put into your regular glasses, these ones do have a polarized filter in them. It's not 100% like polarized sunglasses, but it does have that polarized filter which reduces glare when you're...
Okay, just get like a non-board. Find the goddamn medium, cause...
Especially if you're having trouble...
Oh my gosh. You'll need some shit. You'll like blah 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 with AI because you're fucking stupid. I mean, sheesh, man.
What are you doing, bro? Just taking sun bath in Goa, bro. भाई तूने polarized sunglasses पहन रखे हैं ना? हैं? वो क्या होता है, bro?
Sunlight की ultraviolet.
Stop being stupid. Alright, well, I'm tired, so it's time to get the fuck out of here.
A lot of leaks in Washington, D.C., but that would be something that would be kind of beyond the pale.
Turn up, be a dumb cuz.
You know, you got the 5 eyes here. That's that intelligence relationship going back to World War II. Right. You've got 4 other countries there. I'm sure they're, as we say in the counterintelligence world, walking the cat back to look at every possible step as to where this was, who had what, and there's a lot of ways they can track documents. So they may have a better idea of where this actually originated from than they're actually saying publicly.
All right, it's like this, right? Seatbelts, they didn't used to have those, basically.
And this was published on a Telegram channel.
How the fuck were you gonna stay in the driver's seat going down a steep hill? Cuz explain that shit. Like, oh shit, this hill is steeper than a motherfucker. Cuz how your baby gonna stay in the fucking, like, you know, in the fucking seat, dumbass? Oh, we're going down the steep hill with the baby in the back of the car. Good luck. Good luck in your car seat.
For a possible attack against Iran. Also, the alleged intelligence report detailing preparations.
When I think about that shit, I'm like, damn, cuz, how did they, like, how'd you take your kids in the car and you don't have a fucking seatbelt, cuz? How did you transport your toddler and shit?
Into what Israel might do against Iran.
Let's just say
you don't think about stuff like that? Like, man, oof. What a terrible time to be born. Holy fuck. Nah, your car seat's just like fucking sliding around and shit. Your car seat fucking sliding around. Fucking station wagon, nigga. Oh my gosh. Oh shit.
Why are you spying on us quite so hard? What exactly is
you and your fucking 7 kids is in the fucking back of the car and they all sliding around in the car seat, if they even got one.
Pretty hard on the U.S. at one time, if you remember Pollard. You know, but we are
yeah, they're like, you know, such and such kids under this age, they need to fucking wear a seatbelt and be in a fucking car seat. And you ain't have like one or the other, right?
Whether somewhere in there somebody wanted to put a wedge in that relationship, and whether or not it's intended to delay, it will have some delay effect because it will not go back. I have to tell you, the stuff where it says, well, it didn't say we're going to strike. And, you know, General Jack Keane does a lot of great analysis, but I would say from an intelligence standpoint, I can glean a lot of information from what they do.
Like the whole school bus shit, like, why don't they wear why is there no seatbelt on the school bus, cuz? You'll be on the school bus and you go over a pothole and like your fucking head ends up touching the fucking like I don't know, you'll end up like 3 seats down, cuz, just cause like you no seatbelt. And it'll be like they got a seatbelt. Like, who's this seatbelt for, cuz? Fucking sumo wrestler, cuz? This shit goes around your waist, not like across your chest. That's a little weird, ain't it? I mean, the fuck? Nigga, you safer on like a fucking roller coaster, cuz. Where's the bar that comes down? Nothing.
Mastermind Yahya Sinwar there in but the fight against Hezbollah continues at least border strikes and these operations very kinetic in nature.
You never been on a school bus? You never went on like a field trip and like y'all hit a pothole or something? It's a like you gone white fucking water rafting, cuz. Like they turned off the gravity the way you jump out the fucking seat. And I've never been like some skinny kid, cuz. I'd be like fucking, we're on a field trip and you know you hit the fucking whatever pothole and like you're like one of the 200-pound kids and you're like, damn, cuz, you okay over there? Shh. Whoa, cuz, what you weigh, like 140? You alright over there, shorty? Like, what the fuck? Is the bus driver okay? God damn.
That is their center of gravity, if you will.
You see, you hit a pothole and you gotta check on the bus driver like, hey, nigga, you alright? The fuck?
The threat of Hezbollah in the U.S., the first and foremost we talk about is
the bigger,
they come to the U.S.
You know, like it's a bus, cuz. When that joint hit a fucking pothole, it ain't just flying over that shit, cuz. Everybody in that motherfucker be like, you alright, cuz? Or they want you to do some crazy shit where you gotta like sit in somebody's lap like
in Africa. So that's what they are. They have this financial. The other thing to also keep in mind is you may have seen that recently that the IDF.
Excuse me. Go watch those NASCAR drivers do their NASCAR race on the street of Chicago, and they all have helmets on.
Hamas by Hezbollah via Iran or
you're in rush hour traffic. You probably should have a helmet on, cuz. Come on now.
Into whatever this targeting choice was. Now the interesting thing, and this is a vulnerability issue that
stupid. NASCAR Chicago.
This is what Geico does to your rates for.
They want you to wear a condom, but you don't have a helmet on in the car. Are you crazy?
Secure.
You don't have a helmet on and this teenage girl is driving? Are you fucking insane?
Trying to get out of everybody's way, and Suarez collected. Baggy, they're headed to you. And then Christopher Bell will angle his car in. Larson, Larson's in hot. Oh, Kyle Larson.
Good thing they had their helmet on, cuz just like you drove straight into it.
Second here in turn 6.
Very hard contact for Kyle Larson in turn 6. Caution has come out. He's trying to get
yeah, professional drivers, cuz professionals.
But to no avail.
You just see.
This is like the best car insurance commercial.
Barely contact.
When you look at this shit, you're like, oh man, driving is kind of hard, huh?
Chastain goes to 6. That's the race for 7th. You see out the front of Alex Bowman's car. There in the 13.
Kind of a challenge, isn't it?
Go to the 7th spot as they all work through 3. This is the race into turn number 4. Alex Bowman
driving domestically. Ever seen the car commercial? They'll be like, yeah, professional driver on a closed course, like right here.
Look at this. It looks like it's caution.
What kind of BMW, Honda, Acura, Ford commercial is this exactly? What kind of Chrysler 300 commercial?
A right foot gas, left foot brake, a very more normal NASCAR setup.
Go play a game like Midnight Club or something, right? And you're like, why don't they have a helmet on?
Can he get by? This is the final lap, and Joey Hand looks like he's going to be able to.
Bowman to the lead. Joey. One car. They have it here. They work off of turn 2. Truex side. Seconds behind the race leader, Tyler Reddick, trying to.
The green.
Pretty wild, man. NASCAR Chicago driver interview.
To go. Bergen has been perfect. He has navigated the streets of Chicago.
Yeah, you know when the professional drivers got problems with, I mean, you can't feel that bad about it. Hey, look at that. Got a fucking helmet on now. Yeah, just like going to the grocery stores, going to your fucking doctor's appointment. Better have your fucking helmet on. Just going to work in the morning. Alright, it's like you'll wear a helmet when you're riding a bike. I mean, like, come on, cuz. What the fuck? Ain't that weird? You wear a helmet riding a bike, but not driving a car.
Are you a filthy?
Why's the dude on the motorcycle got a helmet on, but like you in the car, you don't? It's a little weird. Explain that. If everybody else is shooting themselves in the head, do you do it too? Might say herself, asshole. If everybody else takes the cyanide pill, do you? Some other, like, just regular stupid shit people do. If everybody else dies in a carbon monoxide leak, do you go outside? If everyone else is grilling with charcoal inside, do you? Can't grill with charcoal indoors, cuz no, you can't. It releases carbon monoxide. You'll fucking die. Yeah, most food's flammable, where they're like, yeah, you can like burn Doritos or something. Like, well, you know, that's how calories work, dumbass. You can burn pretty much anything. You can start a fire with just about any type of food. Come on, cuz how do you not know this? They'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna light these fucking Doritos on fire. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna like torch this loaf of bread and start the fire. What the fuck is the difference, dumbass? You can fucking like easily burn a steak and start the fire too. So what are you talking about? Be like, yeah, the steak's well done. I don't want it. Look what happened to it. It got charred. It's burnt. Yeah, all right then. Shut the fuck up. Starting a fire with food. Starting a fire with Doritos. Like, it's corn and oil. Why would it not burn? Corn burns, dumbass. Starting a fire with steak. Nah, cuz we wasting food, right? You know, start the fire with the fucking steak, nigga. What the fuck? And you're going like wasted Doritos? Explain that. Steak as charcoal. What's the difference, cuz? You're just wasteful, huh? Any more questions, cuz? Starting a fire with bread. Bread as charcoal. Yeah, alright then. I am not autistic. Y'all like too used to seeing these autistic retarded motherfuckers, cuz. I mean, this shit just fucking spread like a plague. It's pretty obvious y'all niggas retarded. There's like no question. 90% of people are autistic. Nah, cuz you're not socially awkward, you're just retarded, cuz. That's it. Like, yeah, thank you, have a nice day, simple stuff like that. You're a retard and an asshole. Or I'm not retarded, but you know, I might be an asshole, maybe. But you're both. That's no good. 9 out of 10 people are autistic. I mean, like, you know, because it's so normal, right? It's like to not have it. Not being autistic is normal. This is like having common sense is not. That's why it's common sense. Because you don't got that shit. One out of 10 people have common sense. Yeah, IQ means intelligence based on education, not based on like natural shit. I'll watch some of these survival videos, and you know, I'm really looking at it, and it's like, man, y'all niggas retarded, cuz. God damn. That high school education, that shit really does matter, man. Like, no bullshit. You got tattoos all over your face and shit talking about, you know, you don't know why you can't get a job. Like, well, I mean, look like you got your fucking face painted at the fucking petting zoo, cuz. Get your face painted at the petting zoo before your job interview. It is just a little difficult, you know, trying to take you seriously when you wanted to be Cheetah, when you wanted to be a Wonder Woman villain or whatever the fuck. Some of y'all, I mean, like, you know, something, but some of y'all just gone fucking crazy, cuz. Look like you fell asleep at the fucking frat party. Face tattoo or fell asleep at the frat party? You went to the tattoo parlor, you like, yeah, just like fuck my whole life up, cuz. You went over there and you like, yeah, give me that unemployable joint. Oh my gosh. Tattoos on face, job interview. Nigga said, give me that GTA 6 joint, cuz.
So I wanted to come on here and talk about something that is really starting.
Went to the petting zoo and you were like, hey, you know, I want to be a tiger. Said, give me that death row inmate joint, cuz. Go look at Gucci Mane, cuz. Like, a face tattoo, that's one thing. Like, fucking your whole face, some of this shit. Or it'll be like, you know, what does that shit mean? What's the significance of that? Witch doctor. They said, give me that witch doctor shit, cuz. Niggas was like, give me that Orochimaru curse mark shit, nigga. Mike Tyson, Gucci Mane, like their shit makes sense. Some of y'all is just like, you want full on Lone Ranger. Lone Ranger Johnny. Some of y'all, you just your fucking face tattoos, just like I mean, like what the fuck? Like, you seen some of the shit these motherfuckers got on their face, cuz. Look at some people's face tattoos, and it's like, yeah, cuz, what pyramid do we sacrifice you at exactly? Now, whose heart are we cutting out today? You going to a wedding with all that shit on your face, or like, what's the deal exactly? Yeah, in some cultures, you know, he's getting married or something with all that shit on his face. It's one thing to have your war paint on, right? But like, I don't know, you got fucking like the Sistine Chapel on your face, cuz. Could have did some push-ups or something. I mean, birthmark remover. Yeah, that one, like, A-cut. Do not let them try and like fucking x-ray your fucking brain, cut. That shit is penetrating your brain. You're going to die. Some motherfuckers are like, you know, it's like your birthmark is how you die. So, you know, that shit's going right in your brain. Forehead birthmark. You're like, well, how'd they die? Like, well, you know, they kept like shooting this laser into their brain, cut. It was like destroying the neurons in their brain, cuz. Forehead birthmark removal.
This is nevus of oda. This is a birthmark that affects the trigeminal distribution of the nerves. So you can see in some patients, there's a birthmark that's in the temple area, the cheeks, and in rare occasions, even the eyes. So you sometimes have to get ophthalmologists involved as well. In this particular patient, I'm using a high-powered pico laser. This is the fastest laser currently on the market. We're breaking up that pigmentation very safely, even in a...
The fact that it can even, like, potentially remove it is just super dangerous. And you died. Mole is not a birthmark. It's a mole. I mean, like, it's a laser, it's like literally destroying your body. And, you know, like, the idea is you're not going to heal from it. Your shit's been fried. That shit gone for a reason. Because they used a laser. Laser removes rust. Yeah, go watch this shit. Go watch this laser. Like, take this shit off and tell me you're gonna be okay, cuz.
Across this device on YouTube.
And, you know, that's your brain, cuz.
Removes rust and other surface contaminants without eating away the metal underneath. When aimed at a metal surface.
That lady's forehead right there.
Handheld rust removal laser, which makes rust literally evaporate.
That's her forehead, cuz. That's what they're doing to her brain.
On YouTube, a laser that cleanly removes rust and other.
Same shit, cuz. Laser forehead birthmark. Yeah. That's what they're doing to her brain, cuz it's going right through her skull into her brain. Laser removes rust. Did you not pay attention in math class, cuz? Shh. That's what's happening to that lady's brain, G. On the same scale. Same shit, G. Same fucking shit. Right to that woman's brain, cuz. Laser pigmentation removal.
Hi, welcome to Cosmetics. Here we have our laser treatment for pigmentation. These commonly occur on the face, legs and arms, particularly as we get older. They are often related to sun damage.
Ain't no fucking difference, dumbass. It's the same shit. Same thing. Keep playing around though, alright? Play around with that shit if you want. Your funeral. It's like right in your brain. Poor stupid dumb retards.
But it wouldn't be at 100%. And it may be even longer before the people in the eastern province of Guantanamo get their power back after being hit by Hurricane Oscar, which made landfall Sunday as a Category 1 storm. Cubans are finding innovative ways to get by, cooking on the streets on wood stoves, sleeping outside to beat the heat, and passing time by playing dominoes. And at this hour, power has been restored to parts of Havana. Cuba's prone to rolling blackouts, but this one is said to be the worst since Hurricane Ian made landfall 2 years ago. Nicole? Okay, Eden, thank you.
I told you, boy, you about as sharp as a tupper plate old boy. You about as sharp as saltwater taffy, boy.
Welcome back. We did hear from the National Transportation Safety Board about that helicopter crash in Houston. They gave us a little bit of what they're finding so far in the early hours of their investigation. Let's play this.
Hey everyone, my name is Brian Rutt. B-R-I.
Fuck you mean you didn't know, cuz it's the same tool. What are you talking about?
I'm an air safety investigator with the National Transportation
And you know your skull ain't made of metal, cuz.
helicopter accident that occurred last night.
Yeah, birthmark, how you died. They shot a laser in your brain. There you go. That's how she got it.
While we're here on scene, we plan to be on scene
Ain't
for
no
at least another
question.
day.
You saw that shit peel that rest right off that motherfucker. Same shit happening to her brain with no protection.
So last night, shortly before 8 p.m. local time,
You were like, why? Because they gave them money for it. They don't care. What are you talking about?
impacted a radio tower and crashed. There
They're
was
like, yeah, your dumb ass gonna die, but you paid for it, so you're like, whatever, man.
Ellington Airport.
Shit ain't complicated.
And there were 4 people on board, and tragically, all 4 were
That's no stuff, dude. How would they let you drive the car off the lot and you don't have a helmet on, cuz? What the fuck?
We have been collecting all the evidence.
You sure, man? You're like, nah. Just, you know, you're like, hey, you know, fuck my whole life up, right? That's you. You went in a car dealership and you were like, yeah, cuz, just like, fuck my whole life up.
Houston Fire, local EMS, and first responders did a great job securing this scene. Continue to serve us on scene today.
Oh, my finger.
Like I said, we're still in the early stages, so we're just gathering all the evidence.
No, there was like some jet that went down, allegedly. Some shit.
Being meticulous in how we approach this. I will be joined with additional investigators who are on their way now, and they will be here tomorrow on scene as well. The FAA
Told you
has
don't be
also
fucking
been
around, man.
They were here last night, and
Did you want a chip in your brain? Yeah, cuz, you know, step on up and get that shit in your brain.
to give us witness reports that I'd like to mention.
Once all the guy got a chip in your brain, shit can go right back to normal. Cause I know that's what you really want.
We are aware of some surveillance videos.
Cause like, you know, what else is stopping them from doing that but me? Huh? It ain't your dumb ass.
Statements can go to that same email address. Future press briefings will be announced on our Twitter feed or X feed.
What a life.
CSB newsroom. With that,
What a like awful life I had to live, trying to carry your stupid ass across the finish line. Man,
okay, so
having to like drag a corpse around.
Air missions or NOTAMs as they're called The FAA handles all the NOTAMs, so those would be directed towards the FAA if you have questions.
Ain't no other way to put it, cuz you guys a fucking dead man walking with your like lack of survival skills.
The NOTAMs for this one, but that is something that a pilot should do before every
You think we live in like 1855 or something, cuz? I ain't never heard of Robert E. Lee having to worry about somebody trying to put a fucking chip in his brain.
recorders. This particular airplane does not have a.
When was that part of like Robert E. Lee's adventure where he was like, yeah, you know, the AI had generated some bullshit with like some AI VTuber or some shit sodomizing a baby? Huh? Oh, you don't want to talk about that because you don't got a spine, right? Huh? Nah, you too pussy for that shit. But old Ragnar over there, he would've like cut their fucking head off. But you ain't like him, are you? Nope.
FAA keeps records of that, so you can talk to them about the history of that airplane or this helicopter.
Genghis Khan would have never let some bullshit like that happen. But you know, you not like them. You don't got backbone. What, was George Bush ever like hang Dick Cheney? I mean, what the fuck happened with you, cuz? I never heard that one. Bush won't never like, yeah, y'all get the rope for Dick Cheney. He never ain't say no shit like that. He was never like Dick Cheney deserved to swing from the gallows. I give old George a lot of shit, but you know, he ain't never betrayed his vice president.
The National Transportation Safety Board wrapping up their remarks. Again, we work with preliminary details. When
He said if Cheney said they got some bullshit, then goddamn it, we going.
keep you posted as any pertinent information comes through.
And you lost that.
In the meantime, I do want to shift gears here over to North Carolina, where lean recovery efforts continue.
I'm here at the historic Biltmore Village, a cherished and beloved place for so many people to come and visit this time of year. You can see the McDonald's behind me completely washed out. So many business owners.
What a show. Well, I'm out of here. You know how it goes. Get fucked. I think that's the catchphrase. Get fucked. You said if I make this one, everybody's gonna get fucked.
This is an important moment and an important conversation.
20th with a different tornado outbreak, primarily for south and
I heard you crying about your little, you know, your AI sodomizing your kids or whatever the fuck.
across Louisiana.
But you know, you a spineless little bitch that don't want to acknowledge that you failed in life. So here comes like some biblical wave to fucking liquefy your bones. Here comes the biblical wave to fucking erase you from existence because you didn't deserve to be here in the first place.
Now the event back in 2022, there were 79.
What a lesson.
Notice here we have severe thunderstorm warnings as well, extending even
What a great story.
into Kentucky. So they're not spared either when it comes to fall severe season.
Don't you worry about me, I'll be totally fine. Like you were never here.
27 confirmed tornadoes stretching the probable course of about 3 separate states. So for my friends and family out in Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, really anywhere in
I ain't really give a fuck about you. You don't listen. What's the difference between you and Plato? That you can make an impression on Plato, but your dumbass, you too retarded for that. That's a play on words, nigga. Retarded. How can you make an impression on Plato but not on your retarded ass? Ain't that just strange? Freaky. Boy, you about as malleable as a fucking cinder block, boy.
Exist. They have been used to pass certain messages or seed certain messages in certain communities. I mentioned Gabon where there was even the illusion of a deep fake.
You absorb wisdom like a fucking brick wall.
But that was after a coup attempt had happened because it was believed to be so. That message had already spread.
It was too late.
It was too late. I mean, now that that
You learn lessons like a fucking nightstick, nigga.
to believe that speaks to other, discontentment.
Boy, you about as flexible as a fucking shoehorn.
But there's absolutely something there that speaks to the fact that the way AI works is delivering in the way that society is already primed for us to operate.
Boy, you about as educated as a goddamn 2x4.
There will be hundreds of thousands less voters than there were in 2020.
Now, for those that didn't register in person today, you still can register online. You have up until 11:59 p.m. Reporting here in Doylestown, I'm Greg Payne, Fox 29 News.
All right, Greg, thank you. In the meantime, I want to get to Fox's Connor Hansen. He has the latest on tracking the battleground states ahead of November 5th.
With 15 days to go, a blue wall blitz through the battleground states. For Vice President Harris, it's a 3-state swing through Pennsylvania before making stops in Michigan and Wisconsin. Harris told supporters her presidency would not be an extension of President Biden's if she wins.
I bring to it my own ideas, my own experience. But it is also about moving past what...
And you know, your little AI is just as retarded as you are, because that's the best part. I guess I should thank you for that shit.
Being influenced by Donald Trump.
Traveling with Harris, former Republican
They learned how to be retarded from you, or maybe they didn't. Maybe they were just always retarded, and it's got nothing to do with you.
We have the chance to remind people that we are...
It's really like a full toss on it. The niggas so retarded they can't figure out how to eat fucking pasta, basically.
Trump has been critical of the federal response and says he supports Congress reconvening early to approve more
like, really, you couldn't figure out fucking pasta? That's crazy, G. Retard. Nigga, a fucking baby could figure out pasta and you couldn't? Whoa. You sure you should be learning from a motherfucker that can't figure out how to eat spaghetti?
But we want them to live and survive and be happy and healthy.
What you think that Scarlet Witch shit was about, huh?
Response to Hurricane Helene and says it has been working closely with local leaders. In New York, Connor Hansen.
Why did Wanda turn Reed Richards into spaghetti? Oh. Why did Wanda turn Reed Richards into spaghetti? Yeah, where's your little video about, like, who's that motherfucker? I think it's the Tarantino guy, right? Where he's like eating pasta or something. Spaghetti. Whatever. Full retard. I've been cleaning up after you for billions of years. You could never believe how disappointed I am. How pathetic. that. Salute. Just on the wrist. You think you would have made it this far? Like, honestly,
And the idea
you really think so?
that there could be an AI
No.
tool that could help do traditional editing a little more efficiently or provide some additional capabilities there is one thing. The idea that you could have
I ain't got a problem saying it because it's true.
Did you learn nothing about Chernobyl?
Channel assets.
You learned nothing from that
I
one?
could have licensed this show.
Or they were like something
I got no problem.
where they need to use nuclear energy to sustain
But who's watching it?
whatever the fuck their AI bullshit's about. Like, like we haven't seen this shit happen before.
I was the face of the network. I traveled this nation.
Looking for a rerun, huh? Going for a nuclear meltdown. Because it's only one way that shit's gonna end.
And I can bring eyeballs.
Nuclear energy for AI. Just retarded,
Nuclear energy continues to.
I'm tired of dealing with you. That's why I don't wear my rings no more. I don't wear my rings anymore. I talked to Granny about this before she passed, and she was like, yeah, that one don't come off. I'm like, fuck all that. Nah. Nope. I don't believe in no stupid shit like that.
Some that are coming out. Are there specifics of the allegations? Are the specifics of these allegations more or less the same?
Cause like you done fucked up, and I'ma just exterminate you.
Well, the general MO is the same, that the victims were drugged. They were given some sort of drink, and that's more or less all they remember.
Cause after a couple billion years, you get sick of people's shit.
Some sort of sexual assault. I think the
Ah.
very important.
And when they done flooding your shit, I'ma squash them like a bug.
Sexual violence. Now, obviously, what we've seen last
Just for my own personal amusement, cause I can
does change the game.
do the right thing.
Now, we're talking about a defense that has nothing to do with consensual sexual activity between adults, right? Today's defense was going to be, because that's what his lawyers are saying.
You can take that one to the bank, nigga.
Minors can't consent. Now we have a minor.
Cause I don't take no checks around here.
Conduct dating back to 2000. We have a 17-year-old minor that alleges contact in 2022. So now that minors are involved, it really changes the defense strategy here. It's going to be even more difficult for them to defend.
Lawyers for Combs tried again in recent days to get him free.
I don't know whose planet that you believe you're on, cuz, but you know, if you're more comfortable believing a lie, you can go jump off a fucking bridge and tell yourself that you're going to survive.
Combs' lawyers are doing two things. They're gone up to the Second Circuit Court of Appeal.
Go jump in a cobra pit and, you know, just keep telling yourself they're not going to bite you, cuz.
Being treated just like any other criminal defendant. You know, if you were released on that.
What's that shit about, like, you know, two motherfuckers in a tree and a serpent or some shit? Yeah. You go tell them cobras don't bite you and see what happens, cuz.
Very aggressive, right? They've been aggressive in appealing this case first to the magistrate.
That was the moral of the story the whole time on it. Like, no, bitch, don't eat the apple. What's wrong with you? And they did it anyway, huh? Like, straight from the top they told them, and they did the shit anyway. Huh? Both of them.
And then
like, damn, cuz, what a motherfucking lesson.
anonymity under both state and federal law.
So they told you not to do it, and you still did it, huh? They told you, like, this is the one thing you're not, so this is the only shit that you can't do, and you still did the shit anyway.
Essentially, get the judge to issue some sort of
Nothing suspicious about that.
The plaintiffs and their lawyers from talking to the press. The challenge with that,
they were like, yeah, you can do anything but this one fucking thing, and you did it anyway.
Everyone, obviously, the attorneys in the case, parties in the case,
and then, you know, after they told you,
as well, but if
like, hey, don't break this single rule, and you broke it, you get mad at them because they kicked you out. Whoa, cuz.
Respect to those individuals that have nothing to do with the criminal case.
That's real selfish.
Actually give testimony at one of these trials?
That's like, damn, just downright
There's a confrontation clause, so
full retard, right?
Whether as a victim, whether as a RICO predicate act, or even as a prior bad acts witness. Anyone that comes in under the rules of evidence, they're going to have to testify. They can't rely on a declaration, a grant, or anything like that. They're going to have to show up to court. They're going to have to look.
They say, hey, cuz, keep your hands to yourself. Or, like, you know, some shit will fall from the sky and murder your whole family in self-defense, right? They say, hey, cuz, if you want to throw punches at the universe gonna fucking stomp your spine out, cuz.
Testify in a case that will almost certainly go to trial because there's really no deal that's going to be had, and certainly Diddy's not going to plead to anything.
You want to throw hands with reality, cuz reality gonna snatch your fucking soul out your body.
Appeal process, or are we waiting for more suits to come out? What do you expect?
So we're going to see two real parallel tracks.
You'll be like, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know, according to Eve, all that wisdom you gain, I see you are liable to get your fucking ass beat, aren't you, huh? That was the whole point of that apple. You ain't no kid no more, nigga. It's time to get your fucking ass beat. Right? That's the lesson, ain't it?
And obviously Diddy has a Fifth Amendment privilege against self.
You can't, like, play ignorance no more, cuz we know you ate that motherfucking apple. It's open season on your ass. You know who else has a fucking apple in their mouth? A pig when you eat that motherfucker, huh?
As well as pressure both inside and outside.
Like a pig with an apple in their mouth. Or, you know, whatever the fuck.
Both state and federal court.
Don't you think that's awfully symbolic when they put the apple in the food's mouth? It's like, what's that about? Now let's go look at that one real quick before we, like, stop the stream.
Now that Diddy is in custody and they might be thinking to themselves, well, this is probably my only chance.
Apple in the mouth. Food with apple in mouth. Calm down, soldier. Sheesh. You're still warm. Pig with apple in the mouth. Still don't understand. Nah, you can't say that no more, because that's the point. That's why it's been open season on you forever. Because everybody knows you ate the apple, cuz it's like the whole story right there. Shh. You can't be like you didn't know. Can't do that. An apple a day keeps the WHO away. You see how that works? The WHO?
From Argentina officials.
The doctor? The WHO. Over there in old Whoville, talking about you ain't no Acre. Everybody know Eve ate that motherfucking apple, G. And the shit don't fall far from the what?
What do you see on now?
Huh?
Lot
You see how that works, cuz? It's a generational thing, cuz. No matter how fucking far you try and go back, you can't get out of it. You can't be like we ain't know, cuz. Like, nah, nigga.
Understand TV. When they launched, Sheila Johnson did an interview. And Sheila Johnson,
you can lie about it if you want to.
For them to survive. This is what Sheila Johnson said. She said, what people need to understand.
Thanks for the archery lesson, William Tell.
The advertisers say, no, don't show that stuff. Put on some games, put on some comedies, and put on
William Tell. Yeah, Thanks for the archery lesson. You can't say you don't know after Eve ate the apple. He said this shit's over before it even starts, cuz. Think, nah, G, we already done with this one. They said stick a fork in them. Look at you still playing around. That's the problem with you. So, nah. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Eve eats the pineapple. An apple's an apple, huh? Eve and her apple phone. Oh, looks like you took a bite. Nah, they were fishing and you took the bait. That's cybersecurity for you right there. Eve and her apple bottom jeans. Next thing you know, they got kicked the fuck out of the garden. Hope my plants don't die. It's getting cold. Anime destroyed Japan's population. Ain't no question, God. Among, along with a bunch of other shit. Oh well, though, not my problem. Kamikaze pilots. Ain't shit changed, cause basically, you know how it go, cause you kill yourself, you're going straight to hell. He said, Mitsuhide. He said, nah, Nobunaga, you're not killing yourself, nigga. You don't get to do that. Just here to be factually accurate, right? You like to, you want to say, tell the truth. Like, well, how about the undisputed truth? You're not with that, huh? You know, Mitsunari be like, hey, cause you fucking like slaughter yourself. If you're really sorry, then fucking slaughter yourself as penance. Otherwise, shut the fuck up till we put your head on the pike. Mitsunari be like, oh yeah, nigga, if you sorry, cut your fucking guts out, nigga, because otherwise we're gonna cut your head off and put the shit on the pike. So, you know, like, which one is it gonna be? Why is Sephiroth left-handed? Let me get my footage real quick. Maybe I should wait, right? Let me see. The Cydia NT Sephiroth intro. The Cydia NT Sephiroth intro. Final Fantasy characters get their souls consumed. Now you're going to love it, cuz. Look, if I was busy listening to the retards, right, you know, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm capable of, huh? Like, nah, you got a soul, don't you? You're so proud of that soul you got, right? Yeah, I'll take that. You don't need that. You ain't seen the episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog with the mattress cut. They said Muriel, oh, she's in there with them. Courage the Cowardly Dog, the mattress. They said this shit'll make your head spin, nigga. They say, hey, cuz, you see your problem. You know, just cut their fucking head off. It's that Marie Antoinette. He's like, ooh, the mattress demon got a soul too, huh? Yeah, I'll take that. I heard you talking. You got a soul, don't you? You don't need that. You've never seen Ghostbusters, boy. Just some good old vacuuming. You know, space is a vacuum too, huh? Free souls. Oof, I'll take that. Let me go get this finest game. Take too long. Yeah. Just remember, you know, you want to give me some bullshit cars, you're not getting your parents back. You won't be seeing them again. So go ahead. Nothing special for me, because I'm not going to do shit for you. Yeah, I am right, huh? Well, I don't expect anything good. All the losses I got. They gone. Decision's final. It's pretty simple, right? Since you want to play around with final, huh? Let me show you what that shit really means. That's what it means to be final. Play around, G. You play around, they make you run extra laps. I don't have time for that. Just like if I gave a fuck about them, I would have did the shit in the first place. Ain't you hear about that Irish folklore weapon? They call it that Irish weapon of legend, where you don't heal. G, you don't heal from this one, cuz.
Square Enix.
I'm so glad you understand.
Tecmo Games. Dissidia Final Fantasy. Dissidia Final Fantasy.
Do 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 do.
Shall we begin? Shall I give you despair? Stop pretending you're sad.
My techniques will lead the way.
It's too late for mercy. Darkness consume you. Pitiful.
appalling.
Go away! Back!
Pitiful. Pitiful. Does it hurt? Back to the earth. Rest in peace.
Time to get serious.
Back to the earth. Darkness consume you.
Try me. I won't lose. Gotcha.
Run and I'll chase you down. Greet death.
Fight on.
Greet death.
Time to get serious.
Your time has come. There is more blood to shed.
I did what I could. Back in business.
May your wrath leave the world in ruin. I shall be born anew. Pitiful. Fool. Rest in peace.
You can do it.
Your time has come.
Here we go.
Your time has come.
I tried. I can't lose now.
Does it hurt? Appalling. I shall shape the future.
Taste this. Shoo!
I'll unchain my fetters.
I fight who I want, when I want.
It's too late for mercy. Stop pretending you're sad.
Just do what you can.
It's too late for mercy.
I won't disappoint you guys.
Death is too kind for them.
I fight who I want, when I want.
Now, beg for your lives. I have no more use for you.
I fight who I want, when I want.
Death is too kind for them.